well, a slightly different list. Oh, the cards are beautiful. The cards are beautiful. Wedge is equipped with Predator, Elusive. Thank you for the follow. Proton Torpedoes and R4 and not R3. Okay. Fenro, Tristan Wren. Not Ursa. Tristan. Where is he? Come on. There you go. And R4 and Swarm Tactics. Interesting. Then Luke. Hayden Perception. Trickshot. Proton R3, etc. And Dutch Vander. Y-Wing. Dutch. Where are you, man? Dutch. Dorsal turret. Plasma. Bomblet generator. Deer from belly run. Delayed fuses. Alright, let me just have the camera set so you can see the obstacles, and I'll just upload the first one. There you go. Perfect. Who is playing? This table B3. No, B3, B2, I don't remember. Desco. I'm on B3, correct? Oh man. I don't remember where I am. Where am I? I don't know. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I guess it was B. Ugh, I just don't remember. Let's just. Oh, but I can try. So it is it. So Ireland is green. Ireland is playing rebels. So it's B5. I'm on B5. Haha. Deduction. Alright, so B5 means we've got Gary on the left. Gary playing for Ireland. And then on the right we've got Marco. So he's playing for Italy, but this will change. Bettings. You got paid for last game. Now, so we... Come on, I wrote that a second ago. What was that already? Gary. Gary and Marco. There you go, you can bet for your champion. Alright, so the list on the right is not the one that is currently on screen. It is a Republic list. Hound. Alright, so Republic. Hound plus Corky Satin 7th Fleet Gunner. Corky Satin 7th Fleet Gunner. Contrail Besh. Sounds logical. Contrail Besh. Crackshot R7A7. Crackshot R7A7. Proton and delayed. Then Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. calibrated laser targeting, elusive R2D2, elusive R2D2, and then Anakin, but the 7B this time. Anakin, compassion crackshot, compassion crackshot. What was the astromech? Oh, that was chopper, C110P. And then spare parts canister. There you go. We are practically set. We now need to update. Thank you for the sub. I'm coming. There you go. Italy. Italy clear. It should be fine on your side. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Alright, so I guess we're good to go. So wedge. Oh man, there is no color. Ouch. That sure won't help. Yeah. Thanks for your effort. No problem. No problem at all. Oh man, there are absolutely no colors. So, for Obi-Wan and Anakin, it's easier than it seems because Anakin is playing the yellow Delta and Obi-Wan the red one. So, might need a little bit of focus to oh yeah, they are colored. Didn't see that. So Wedge is this light blue, raw. Then Luke seems to be pink. And that is it for the X-Wing. So yeah, we are good to go. Now, flags. Flags, flags, flags. Italy. And then we also need Ireland, which are not that different. And Ireland. Ireland. There you go. Alright, so now we put that on OBS. Thank you very much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Image. Italy. Italy. There you go. Italy is on the left, right, ugh, words, look that, and then Ireland. Just about a small difference of color. What is the size already? There you go. There you go. Woo, we did it. Chance engagement. Timer should be up soon, which is the reason why I didn't put one on my screen, because you will have that here. You've got points for Gary, points for Marco, and who's first player right there. Alright, so it should be fine. Now let's go back right there. Bettings are open. Oh, there's the hype train. Interesting. Alright, so let's go with the scenario. So only one satellite at the center of the board. Thank you for the bits. Oh, and the train approaches. Alright. Okay. So, chance engagement. As mentioned, only one satellite. basically the objective is to remain close to that satellite, and close means range 0 to 2. If you do so, you score a point. If your opponent does so as well, you both score a point. But if you're the only one to do it, then it's 2 points for you. Now, this being said, let's talk real quick about the lists. Thank you for the sub. Once again, you're contributing to the train, though I'm not quite sure I understand what it means, but thank you very much. So, on the left and playing for Ireland, Gary is playing Rebels. He's playing Wedge with Elusive, Predator, Proton Torpedoes, R4. So he moves quite well. He's got rerolls when he's attacking primary. He's got Elusive to be a little bit more defensive. He's got Proton Torpedoes because Wedge always does, and Wedge's ability is quite good. Fenrir prevents modifications in defense using green tokens. No, just tokens, my bad. R4, a bit more maneuverable. Storm Tactics, Dutch being initiative 6, or Luke being initiative 6 is quite good. And Tristan Vren, while a friendly unit at range 0-3 performs a special, attack, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, the attacker may change a hit to a crit, so those Proton Torpedoes are going to hit hard. Luke Skywalker, Trick Shot Proton Torpedoes R4 is quite classic. Luke's ability quite strong. He's equipped with Hidden Perception, allows him to shoot at initiative 7, so I guess Fenrir will probably use his Swarm Tactics on Dutch, and Luke will shoot at initiative 7. Welcome and thanks for streaming. No problem, no problem. Dutch Vendor is the one that we didn't see last round. Dutch Vendor is, after you perform the target lock action, you may choose a friendly ship at range 1-3. That ship may acquire a lock on the object you locked, ignoring range restriction. Dorsal Turret, 1 more attack arc. Plasma Torpedoes, slightly less effective than Proton, but not the same objective though, because when you shoot Plasma, you rip off a shield before dealing the amount of damage that the Plasma does. Crits are cancelled before hits. And that's basically it. Bomblet Generator, you've got 2 of those. It's basically a proximity mine without the automatic damage, if I remember correctly. And you can also choose to spend a shield to recover 2 charge, which is quite nice. Delayed Fuses and Tierfond Bayern, which allows you to perform special attacks at range 0 of asteroids. And if you defend at range 0 of an obstacle, attack dice cannot be re-rolled. Alright, so that was for Rebels. Now for Italy. We are playing Republic. Let's start with the 2 brothers, Anakin and Obi-Wan. Anakin is in the Delta 7B, so +1, +1. That's no +1 anymore. It's 3 attack, 2 agility. Compassion, so before another friendly would be dealt a pilot, you can spend 1. If you do, that card is discarded instead, and then you are dealt a face down damage card. And then, if you have 2 or more damage cards, recover 2 force. So I guess you take this upgrade just to have the force recovery, and also because you've got only this at that cost, because it costs only 1, if I remember correctly. Yes. Crackshot, bullseye means you can cancel 1 agility. Spare parts canister, so you need to have a astromech upgraded, so you can spend a charge to drop the spare parts. Or and break all locks assigned to you, or you can spend the charge here to recover a charge on C110P that is equipped on Anakin. So after you execute a maneuver, you may spend one to perform a red evade action even while stressed, and during the end phase, if this card has no active charge, you must flip it. Obi-Wan. So we didn't talk about Anakin's ability. Basically, after you execute a stressing maneuver, you can remove the stress if you've got someone in your bullseye at range 0 to 3 or in your attack arc at range 0 to 1. Or is it 0 to 1 or just 1? 0 to 1. Obi-Wan, after a friendly ship at range 0 to 2, spends a focus. You can spend a force, and he can keep the focus. Thank you for the follow. Elusive on Obi-Wan. Calibrated laser targeting. Bullseye means you've got an automatic eye that you can add to your roll after. R2D2, after you activate, you may spend a charge and gain one deplete token to repair one damage card, recover one shield, or remove one device at range 0 to 1. Quite strong. So the ability of the ship itself is basically that after moving, completely moving, you can spend a force to perform a boost or barrel action. Alright. Big old joust. And thank you for the Pokemon emote, I guess. Looks like a Ninja Turtle thing also. I don't know. But thank you. Alright, looks like we've got a game that's pretty straightforward. Nothing too unbelievable right now. Just 8 ships going on each other. To end the presentation, Countrail, if you did the same bearing as your opponent, he cannot modify. No, that's not the one. You may change one of the eye result to a blank. It's equipped with crackshot, delayed fuses, proton bombs, my bad. Alpha 3B Besh, so you can spend a lock to change one of your blank or eye to a hit. Quite strong. It's equipped also with R7, A7 while you perform an attack. You may spend one and a hit becomes a crit. Then, to conclude, Hound, after a friendly small ship in your turret arc gains a depleter strain, you can grab it to yourself. It's equipped with 3 very interesting upgrades. First one is quite known, 7th Fleet Gunner. You've got a charge, and if you spend it, the attack of one of your buddies is +1 attack die. Then you've got Corky Cries. After a friendly ship in your front arc at range 1 to 2 becomes a defender, you may transfer 1 green to it. Could be a reinforce, for example. While a friendly ship in your front arc at range 1 to defends, if you obstruct the attack, the defender rolls 1 additional. And then Satine Cries, at the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 2 charges recurring. If you do, each friendly ship may choose to gain 1 deplete token and a focus, or 1 disarm and an evade. So basically, having ships that are quite stronger in defense or quite stronger in attack. But it's you get a disarm if you are the quite stronger in defense, and you get a deplete if you get these quite stronger in attack. Well, we're done with that. The timer is set on 9 minutes, so I guess it's wrong. But anyway, I do like the cards here. These are very good looking. These are very good looking. Alright. So you can still choose your champion, as one of our fellow colleagues might say. So we are round 2. There is no objective being useful here. Just stay near the center and you score points. So at the end of the round, we can already say that we have at least a 1-to-1 score, but I guess there will be more points scored than just one. Anyway, it's time for both Wedge, and Fen to move, but Wedge seems to be bumped. Ouch. That sure doesn't help. No damage, at least. And maybe a coordination. You can coordinate, but you won't. Oh yeah, of course. You might as well coordinate. Dutch a target lock, and then Dutch can give a free target lock to Wedge. But then again, Wedge is only having one mod instead of the 2 that you might want him to have in this first engagement situation. So yeah. Alright, so what is happening right now? There's a disarm going on, so this is Satine kicking in. So each can choose. So what did they choose? Let me just I played a similar Republic list against a similar Rebel list the other week. It smashed me good up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me just like have Satine once again. Real quick. Start of engagement. Spend 2. Each friendly ship. No range restriction. 1 deplete, 1 focus, 1 disarm, 1 evade. I don't see any depletes, so I guess the power wasn't used on the other ones. Okay, so let me get track of damage. So Luke did take a shield. Obi took a focus and gave the deplete to Hound, while Hound took an evade and a disarm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so 3 dice. I don't know from whom to whom, but I guess that's a Proton Plasma Torpedo from Dutch, seeing the attacker arc. It's on Obi because their lock is on Obi. So evade and force. So Obi-Wan, you know what? I'll try and keep track of the the force because it seems to be very important in this game. Luke has 1 less because there are a lot of force on the mat. Okay, so Anakin is attacking Venro. Plasma Torpedo out for Dutch. And maybe we will be up to date one day. What the hell is that? 2 crits, 2 hits. Ouch! Okay. Corky giving a reinforce is disgusting. Yes, it is. But it's also very, very good. It's beautiful to see. À la bataille. Indeed. Okay, so it was on Wedge. Wedge did take 2 shields and a wounded pilot. 1, 2, 3 wounded pilot. Proton Torpedo for Wedge. single modded though, because of the bump, self bump. Okay, so you've got a target lock for the 2 remaining. And that is 3, sorry, but 2 crits. And using Tristan to make that 3, is that what I just saw? Oh, it was that, anyway. Okay, so that was the shield on Obi-Wan. Okay, Fenrir on Obi-Wan. Nothing at all. Countrail. What did Countrail do? We don't know because the dial isn't face up anyway. That's too bad because we cannot verify anything. Alright, R7A7, 1 charge is spent. There isn't the elusive from... Where is the charge? Oh, he's carrying charges within the ship, okay. So elusive out. Oh, and Wedge is dead, actually. Fuel leak, weapons failure, and another damage. Fuel leak, weapons failure, and the damage remaining. That is also 3 from Obi-Wan. What was the first crit already? Wounded. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, he's reminding him that he died, so no need to shoot Wedge once again. That's fair play. That's cool. Blank. That's 1 damage on Dutch. 1 damage on Dutch. And there is no shots. There are no shots left because of the swarm tactics on Dutch. That's why he shot at initiative 6. Alright, so Wedge is dead. Wedge is dead. Obi-Wan recovers of force. Luke recovers of force. How is Anakin doing? 1 less. 1 shield. Elusive out. There. Oh, C110P is already out? Okay. So it should be flipped then. Okay. This was R7A7. So it's okay. This was 7th Fleet Gunner and Satine. Alright. And on the other side, Wedge died launching a proton torpedo and using elusive. Fen. I can't see Tristan charge. Oh, it's 1 recurring, so he used it, so it's back. But I can't even track the charge, so whatever. Proton torpedo out for Luke. And 1 shield, so that's okay. Dutch 1 shield. Plasma torpedo. It's okay. We've got this. Alright. We are good to go with force, shield, etc. So yeah, pretty rough start for the rebels. Lost Wedge, didn't do as much damage as planned. 1 shield, to be truly honest. And that's basically it. Great joust by Marco. I wouldn't think Obi-Wan might be able to survive this. And then seeing 4 green tokens on him. Just too good. Yes. And having a reinforce is also amazing. Corki is just beginning of engagement, correct? No, after he becomes the defender, but anyway, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, okay, that's strong. Satine and Saint Patron is the Saint Patron of jousts. Yes, Corki isn't bad as well. Being able to give those reinforce, that justifies the fact that the lat has the reinforce in its action bar. It's lovely. And to be honest, we all know Corki is Obi's kid. All right. Republic first. Once again. What was spent? Okay, disarm to recover 7th Fleet Gunner. Yeah, so probably not even shooting with the ship, which means with 3 ships, he's doing a lot of work. With only 3 attacks for 4 ships. He's getting another reinforce. That was a cool way to put it. I just like the list. One straight to victory. Doing it the rebel way. Obi-Wan fits perfectly. You could argue that he is a rebel now. Alright, so he did recover elusive. Contrail bumps. Clears the stress. Takes it back with the focus. He should have let the dial face up, so we know the bearing. That is important. Luke didn't open the wings. Might be sad about that in a moment. What will be the next move? I wonder about Anakin's move also. Okay, so now I think you don't have any shot after Anakin moving. Yep. 2 straight, bumping onto Dutch. Still taking the focus. Fen. 1 straight to victory. And taking a focus. So I guess we start with Anakin. Just 1 target. I guess you don't want to use the 7th Fleet Gunner on that. Because of Fenral's ability. But you could... Fen might be sad. Yeah, I guess you can still kill him because Anakin having a focus, being at range 1, that, you might just want to test, right? You just throw your 4 and hope that Fen is canceling, which he doesn't. So reroll from the lat. Quite strong. Oh man. Okay. 2 evades though. 1 shield, 1 crit. Fuel leak. Fuel leak. There you go. And now Obi-Wan will be shooting. Contrail also. Okay, so Dutch is initiative 6. And cannot spend anything because it's range 0. Nothing at all in defense. So Anakin takes a shield. Force is okay with everyone. There you go. Alright, so I don't know what it was. Oh, that's Fen on Anakin. Spending the focus for 3. Getting 2. Oh no, because of... There's a reinforce, so just 1. The reinforce. Come on, that's like... Bah. Awful. That's a sad roll. If Contrails as Arc, he might get the kill. Yes. What was the crit on Fen? Did I mark it? Yeah, it was a fuel leak. Obi-Wan. No, that's Contrail. Re-rolling because of the lat ability and getting those 3. Nothing at all. Spent the focus, so that's 3, and that's the... Yeah, well, that's that. Well, the whole 3. So, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Out. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so now Obi-Wan as a bullseye on Luke or a range, I don't know, 1? Or is he attacking with the bullseye? No, it seems like it's a range 1 on Dutch. Yeah, okay. Range 1 on Dutch. Dutch has a focus. Won't remember that he has 1. Yeah, okay. He does. So 2 damage on Dutch. 1 and 2. Obi-Wan will be at 1 force at the end of the round. Anakin will be at 3. 7th Fleet Gunner is out. Satine is at 2. I can't track the lat charges. R7A7 wasn't used. So I guess we're good to go. Yes, I think so. There you go. Well, oh, and I forgot about the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I said it. There you go. From John's engagement. So yeah, that's quite a lot actually. It's like scoring 6 points each turn since turn 2 for Marco here. Alright, Luke and Dutch remaining against, well, basically the whole list. Luke isn't in a good position. He is stressed. The overlay score does not include the points from the objective. Yeah, I forgot about that. I just forgot about that. There are so many things to track. The thing I'm concerned about is there. During the end phase, if this card has 0 active charge, flip it. I mean, I'm not quite sure I understand why those are flipped down. But if they are, this is something that they forgot. Like, for 2 turns now. So yeah, should pay attention to that. But no interference. Not allowed to do it. Oh, this is a climbing timer. That is why. I thought this was like 9 minutes remaining, but no, it was 9 minutes into the game. Alright, so we've played for 30 minutes now. That's what it is. And I guess the game could be over, probably not next turn, but in 2 turns. And it seems initiative goes back to the rebels. Once again, getting the 7th Fleet Gunner back. I guess I know where we are going with it. There is a bomb drop, but that doesn't change anything. You know what? Because Obi-Wan is part of the team and he brought R2-D2. Which means end of your activation. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? After you activate, spend 1, remove a device at range 0 to 1. Oopsie. It doesn't work on mines for sure, because if you go through, you detonate those, but for bombs, it's quite effective. We are rotating the turret to the right for our friend Dutch. Then there is Luke, 2 straight, clearing the stress, but not being the useful X-Wing that he once was. The turret turned for a Hound. Left to right now. I guess reinforce isn't quite useful in this position. He's grabbing a target lock on both Anakin and Obi-Wan. That's bold. What was that? Oh yeah, just checking the range. 3 straight for Obi-Wan. Okay, so now you could just argue that boosting is a good option, but if you do, the bomb explodes. So yeah, just stay there. And R2-D2, first time of my life that I see that, and I'm quite thrilled. That's cool. I mean, it also works with mines. Don't mind what I said earlier. It's just that range 0 doesn't work on mines. That's basically it. Alright, too hard to the right for contrail. So it was a hard right. Speed doesn't count, but it was a hard right. And Luke did a straight and bank for Dutch, so nothing will happen here. Anakin just going through contrail. What was spent? He's now on 2 force, is that? Oh, spend a force to perform a barrel, that is why. Of course. Gets a jam. Why does he get a jam? Okay, so C110P seems to be on the other side, but we don't see that. Okay, so they did it, but they didn't show it, it seems. Alright. Obi-Wan, range 1, and bullseye for CLT. There is 7th Fleet Gunner adding the force dice. Oh man. You've got bullseye, so that's one more. He forgot about... Okay. That is strange. 2, 3, and a crit. Stunned pilot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just don't understand. What was there no bullseye? Oh, hit crit finishes off. Touch. Damaged sensor array. Come on, camera. There you go. It has been a ship a turn since turn 2. Oh, and I still forgot about... No. No, that's okay. There you go. End of turn. Because the lat was... disarmed. Lost my words for a second. Where... Oh, the deplete comes from... Yeah, that's cool. No, I don't understand. Wait a second. Where is the deplete coming from? Deplete. Where does it come from? So what happened this round? Yep, I can't figure out because it was a blue maneuver at the beginning of this turn, so it should have cleared the one from the previous turn. Satin is at 2 charges. No, I don't know. Oh yeah, Obi-Wan. It's R2, right? Correct? Deplete. There you go. That's R2. Okay. 7th Fleet Scanner comes back. I didn't even bother to put it on 0. Oh, and the lad stops. Yeah, to remain a bit more in combat zone, I guess. Focus for Obi-Wan. Contrail straight. So bearing is straight. Taking a target lock. Great Desco. 4K for Luke. Okay, so sitting in Obi-Wan's bullseye. Not looking good. Contrail also with the crack shot, no? Is that correct? Contrail has crack shot? Yes, he does. What do you want to be doing with Anakin? Nothing, it seems. Just getting the jam from C110P. Right, so big possibility of getting 1 damage. You can spend the luck to guarantee a hit. And yeah, so he spends a force, you crack shot it. He did not. That is interesting. Did he forget? Huh. Oh man. Okay. There is no arc, so you just don't want to spend the... Yeah, okay, so you can spend the focus for the price of 1 force, so might as well. And you can just spend 2 force, but if you do, your attack will be less effective, but you still do it. All right. Now Luke tacks back. He has a lock, so that's the second potent torpedo. Let's go. Not a good shot so far. Turns to okay. Oh, but no, says the Republic. Alright, that's basically it. He is the only one in range, which means that is 2 points. 1 and 2. And now this is basically over. Turn 6. So that was Wedge, Fen, Dutch, scoring 2 points. And even though Luke doesn't die because he didn't take any damage, well, next turn, if he remains close to the objective, which he will sure do, if he is not killed, which he that is GG to Italy, getting a win, probably between, I mean, like 20 is the minimum, but you can climb up to 26, and I guess it will be, best guess, 20 to 3. I would say that. I would say that. All right. Little move for the lad. Focus. Opens the wings. 4 straight. Okay, so 20 to 4 now. More probably. 4 straight for countrail. Nothing will happen from that. Regular boost. Two straight from Obi. There you go. Could just take a focus and whatever. Yeah, takes a target lock. Whatever. Too hard from Anakin. That could matter. Corky is only for the ship in your... Yes. So Anakin cannot have this focus. Boosts. Takes a focus. Who has a lock? Yeah, that's a wee one. Took it like a second ago. Ouch. Sure doesn't help, but you've got...
This is the way.
Reroll. This is the way. And can you reroll the other? No, that's once per opportunity, correct? Can spend one. Yeah, okay. So that's 3, and you've got 2 force, so you might as well avoid getting a crit, but also you want to be hitting hard. Oh, it takes all 3, and that was a direct hit. Ooh, not that far from dying. And Luke shoots back for a okay shot. Reduced to poor shot. Oh, but I don't have half also. I don't know if, no, it's not counted, I guess. So, yeah, that is 20, that is for sure. That is 4, and there is also 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? Why 9? Why is there 9? Did I forget something? Uh, Scenario points. Okay, let's just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 from Anakin, that's 8. You don't have any other half. So no, I just don't understand why he is at 9. And on the other side, that's basically killed ship. And there is also half of Luke, so that's 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 23 to 8. But anyway,